Nelson keep trying to make a triangle, a square. He talking about, oh, we can make a long square, which is a rectangle. That's not a long square. It's a rectangle. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Comfort. Thank you so much for being with me today, guys. I mean, you know, it is the finale of the challenge, season 37, Spies, Lies, and Allies, episode 19, the finale, the decision, guys. I understand, you know, even though we expect these things, we still need to be like gracious. So I'm gonna go through the entire episode recap. Those of us that are team CT, guys. I mean, we just knew, you know, and then in the end, he just proved that he really is down at the core, like a good person and an excellent competitor. And he just, you know, he deserved all the things. Unfortunately, he didn't have the partner that we necessarily wanted him to have, for me anyway. But, you know, I think everything worked out the way it was supposed to. And I'm just really happy to recap this episode. I'm so excited. Oh, 5 times, you know, he deserves. All right, so let's get into this episode, you guys. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified when I post another video. I will be bringing some more, you know, favorite moments. I am going to be bringing you guys the video of my favorite top 10 favorite black challengers, you know, also bringing you the reaction to the CT and DM love story compilation. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I have a lot more content, and I know I'm a little bit late to All Stars, but let me know if you guys still want me to kind of recap what's going on All Stars, because I'm interested, okay? And if you're into like the mess that's going on over there on the real world reunion from the 2nd season with Tammy and David and Beth and all that, like, let me know if y'all want me to recap that. I will gladly get into that also, y'all, because I mean, now that, you know, Spies, Lies, and Allies is over, you know, I got stuff to do. But we do have the reunion. I'm definitely gonna be bringing that to y'all, and I heard it is some ass, y'all. I heard they get on Casey's ass. All right, so let's get started. All right, you guys, so we get right back into the final, right? Where we left off, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and hit this video right here so you'll be caught up. But basically, they had a puzzle checkpoint, and Devin finished the puzzle checkpoint first. It was a wire puzzle checkpoint. We've already discussed our feelings on Devin and puzzles. But Devin got there first, then CT got there, then Tori got there, then Emmy got there. So basically, whoever got to the next checkpoint, it was cells. It was a purple cell and orange cell, right? And so CT, Devin, Tori, and Emmy picked the purple cell. Nelson, Kyle, Casey, and Nani, well, no one like Nani and Casey, because Casey was last shot. I don't know what happened. Orange cell, right? So right out when we start, Casey's like, dang, you know, purple cell is stacked, but we're stacked too, so I feel like we have a good shot. You know, CT's really happy with his team. He's like, I feel really good. Like, I think we're solid. He was like, and I really want to do my best to have more people win. So it's not just a single champion, that he wants more people to be like officially winners, right? And Tori has won a final, by the way. She won in a team. Well, she didn't technically win because I think she got left behind, and then Jordan went ahead of her or something like I remember something like that. So yeah, basically, so they get into that, and so TJ tells them that after today, you do not want to be the last team. And the next checkpoint is basically where they have to unravel this rope and chain that is around this cage in this box. And once they unravel it, there's a code to a safe, right? So they have to dive underwater to get these symbols, and everyone takes a symbol on the team. And to get these symbols, they have to use that symbol to decode the code to the safe and to put it in, and then to get it and to open it and unlock it, basically. And whoever does that first gets to move on to the next checkpoint. The funny part where they tried to dive in the water, and Emmy's like, what do I do? And CT's like, just conserve your energy, man. Like, this is not, this ain't elimination. This is different. Okay, like just catch your breath, okay? So basically they decide to take turns diving. Problem is Nelson, who's on the orange team, Nelson can't swim without a life jacket. How does that even, I mean, I guess he can't swim fast. That's what Kyle said. He can't swim fast without a life jacket. Y'all, it honestly, like, it looked terrifying. Like, can you imagine having to swim for competition purposes? You need a life jacket, but you don't have a life jacket, but you still want to go because it's a competition. I remember he was like, I'm getting a cramp in my leg, like I can feel myself drowning. Y'all sit in the safety people come and get Nelson, child. He already far back, and they bring him back to land. And Kyle, Casey, and Nani go on ahead without him to get the other symbols and to come back and to, you know, do what it is they need to do to decode everything, right? And Nelson apologizes, and he's like, I'm sorry, y'all, I'll take that. And I'm just like, Nelson, y'all have got what do y'all be doing in the off season? I mean, Nelson didn't have that much of an off season, but what do y'all be doing in the off season? Y'all got to get your swimming up, swimming with no life jacket. Like, whoo, child, it was stressed. I'm just like, I didn't want you, don't go out there and put yourself in danger. Like, I was nervous for him, right? So anyway, they go on to the next checkpoint, right? The purple team is already far ahead of them. So after they decode the safe, then they have to walk up this rocky hill to get to the next checkpoint, and it is a long walk, y'all. CT's, you know, purple team's plugging along. Emmy and Tori are doing pretty good. Y'all, Devin is behind. Devin is in the back. Devin talking about he got a cramp. Devin talking about he hasn't eaten or drank anything all day. Sir, Devin, I'm like, do you think they have a secret meal? That CT and them have secret meals? Ain't nobody ate or drank all day, okay? Like, he's like, I'm not built for this. What did you think it was gonna be, Devin? Like, you thought it was gonna be just puzzles, and we have seen that you're not even guaranteed at that. Like, I was like, boy, come on, before you call CC this damn final. CC was like, come on, you want me to hold your hand like in kindergarten? Like, let's go. And then he tries to encourage him, like, come on, you can do it. You got heart, you got the mind. And he's just a child. He keeps moving though. He doesn't stop. He keeps moving, but he is like lagging. So basically they get to the checkpoint where they have to unravel this torpedo, right? And the purple team's kind of having a harder time, I guess, unraveling it. So orange catches up to them and they unravel it first. So they head on to the next checkpoint, y'all. Then purple team shortly after finally gets it and then gets behind them, right? But orange team is in the lead, like they're first place at this point, y'all. Carrying this big ass missile or torpedo, whatever. They have like a pretty good system down. They're switching shoulders. They haven't stopped. They're good. CT's team, aka the purple cell, they're having their struggle because Devin is in the front. He can't handle the weight. They got to switch it up, you know, so that kind of causes them a little bit of time. So then orange cell is in front, y'all. They get to the next checkpoint. The next checkpoint is a puzzle, y'all. I was so annoyed. Nelson, I was like, Nelson, is this a joke? Are you trolling or what's happening? Y'all, the next checkpoint is basically there are these 4 missiles in a square and they have to make 3 squares out of those missiles. 3 squares, not 4 squares that are already there. Y'all, they can't figure it out. Nelson keeps trying to make a triangle, a square. He talking about, oh, we can make a long square, which is a rectangle. That's not a long square. It's a rectangle. He's like, no, but it could work. Sir, it is a triangle. Where are we? Where are we? What's happening? What's happening? Nelson, listen, I don't like to call people dumb. And Kyle said maybe it's, you know, the anxiety of being on the challenge just like getting to him, that's like causing him to like say things that don't make it. He kept trying to make this triangle a square. Sir, like, you gotta let it go, okay? That's I feel like they would have figured it out if he would have just hushed with this damn triangle, long square rectangle stuff. So finally the purple cell gets there and CT figures it out in what looks like 2 seconds. Like, he literally stands there and it's like, oh, I got it. And I'm just like, are y'all seeing what I'm saying? Like, how? Like, he's just, you know, he's just, hey man, what are you gonna do? Like, he's just really a well-rounded, phenomenal challenge competitor, and I'm happy to be his #1 stand, okay? Like, shout out to my faves making me proud, right? So they get it, y'all. So they move on to the next checkpoint, and shortly after, when Nelson finally hushes with this long square, the orange cell gets it also. So they're not really that far behind the purple cell. So they see this round ball that has all the supplies that they're gonna need for their overnight, you know, stay or wherever they're staying at, right? So they gotta push this huge caged ball thing down to the next checkpoint, right? So y'all, they're pushing this ball thing, but the thing is they have to keep it on the path, because if it rolls off of their path, then it could get stuck and it gets complicated and it becomes a whole thing. Y'all, Nelson is so hyped about being behind. He trying to get to the next level and doing too damn much. Nelson knocks this damn ball over, I don't know, some rocks, where so they have to exert more energy to try to push it up out of the steep thing, which costs them more time. And finally they get to the checkpoint that the purple cell been at, y'all. So they finally get there. They're like, oh yeah. So TJ's like, y'all, this is where you stay. He got him sleeping in a rock, you know, not as bad as some of the other final sleeping places, to be honest. I remember they had to sleep on a thing with snakes one time, if y'all were like, they would do it. And I did see a snake. They showed a snake, but I don't think there was any snake in. Well, Nani said something was crawling on her, but yuck. Yuck. They're sleeping. Nani and Casey are canoodling about, oh my god, can you believe that we made it together, and like we said, and we did it like we said. And she's so happy to run in with Case. She's so happy to run in with Case. Everybody's just basically trying to get some realm of comfortable, right? So then the next day comes, y'all. TJ come, he's like, good morning, how'd you sleep? Hope you rested well, right? Trying to be funny. So then he says, like I said yesterday, you didn't want to be the last cell, and I'm basically making good on that promise. So he says, the purple cell, you guys are able to continue on in the final and compete for the money. But the orange cell, y'all unfortunately did not meet the bar, and y'all have to compete against each other. And whoever wins is the only person who will be allowed to continue. So they basically have an elimination against each other. So y'all, it is Kyle against Nelson and Nani against Casey in a back me up elimination, y'all. And I'm like, oh my God. You know what? Y'all know I don't really see it for Casey, and I'm still gonna come at her when the reunion comes and we get to, listing all the mess that she did. But just in the realm of her and Nani, like, it was kind of sad to see. I did kind of feel bad. Like, dang, like, can you imagine having to like go up against your like boyfriend or something? He would be like my husband, but it was sad. It was really sad. Like, because Nani wanted Casey to win because she loves her so much, and she got injured and she wants her to redeem herself, and that she's helped her, really be comfortable in her sexuality. And Casey really wants Nani to win because she's done so many and she's been playing the game for so long, and that she deserves to win and all of that. So it was sad. It was crying. It was both crying, child. It was crying while they was, competing against each other. Like, it was sad, right? So they were actually second. So first, Kyle and Nelson went up against each other, right? Honestly, Nelson has won one of these before and, beat the mess out of Hunter, like, really has the heart for it. Kyle, like CT said, Kyle just will not quit. Like, he just has that will not quit in him, right? He's won so many eliminations. So it was like it could go any way. But y'all, based on weight alone, Nelson really tried. Like, he gave his all, obviously, like he always did. But Kyle was just way bigger than him, like, and took him down both times. And Kyle ended up sending Nelson home. And I thought it was really nice because TJ went up to Nelson and he was like, I know it hurts right now. I get it. I understand. But like, wake up tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and you'll feel better and you'll have the fight to come back. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see you in the future. Like, you're a great competitor. I'm sure you'll be back, whatever, right? Like, just giving him some encouraging words. Cause like, it gotta be really defeatist. Like, you gotta really feel down about yourself to continue to get, out. And he's on the final, and then he gets out again. And it's like, I kind of felt for him. And Nelson ain't my favorite either, but just imagine keep coming back and like the same thing pretty much keeps happening. It's just like, oh my God, like your morale would completely be shot. So I appreciated that TJ took the time to actually like speak some life into Nelson, So Kyle wins that elimination. Casey and Nani go up against each other, y'all. And Nani's like, I just want Casey to win, that she didn't even really try. I mean, she tried a little something, but she didn't really want to go that hard. The first one, Casey won. The second one, Casey let Nani win, right? And even Nani says that Casey let her win. Y'all, the third one, Casey wins. And, they're both crying, boo-hooing. Like, it's sad. So then Casey and Kyle are the ones that have won the elimination. So they get to decide who they want to use as a partner, because now it is a partner game, right? So they can either stay with each other or they can choose any partner, y'all. So Casey, understandably so, picks CT. I'm annoyed because, I wasn't that annoyed because I kind of felt bad for her after the whole Nani thing. So I wasn't that frustrated with Casey. So I was like, girl, whatever. Then Kyle picks Tori. So it's Devin and Emmy stuck with each other. And they're like, that's fine. We're the only team that have worked together before. So we can sneak a win in here, anything can happen, right? So then TJ says that the twist with the last leg of the final, once you finally win, whoever wins the money, win the money, and you also get to decide how much of the money you want to share with the other teams. I'm like, man, have they done that before? Child, let me not say they never done it before, because last time I said so-and-so never went to a challenge, never went to a final, y'all was over there correcting me and saying it was 3 when it was 2. But I love y'all. Keep it coming. Y'all keep me accountable, keep me on my toes. Yeah, whoever wins gets to decide how much money the other teams get. So y'all, they get back into the final, right? And CT he's thinking about, as far as like the money, like if he wins, should I share it with them? Would they share it with me? He'd like to think they would, but sometimes people act funny when money's involved. So he's like, I don't know, we'll see, right? So basically CT says also that he's a little bit nervous about Casey because of what happened last season, but he's sure that she's capable. He just really wants to pull out this win, right? Y'all, so basically the next and last checkpoint is where they have to run up this mountain, right? There's a huge safe and they have to get this long code, bring it back down the mountain, memorize it to put in the safe and open up the safe, and the safe has a black diamond in it to signify the $1 million. Whoever does that first wins the final, wins the challenge. Either 37 spies, lies, and allies, right? Y'all, so they're going up this thing. They're running up this mountain, y'all. And obviously CT and Casey are in first place, and Kyle. But Kyle is not far behind CT at all. Like, he actually, by the time they get to the mountain, Kyle is right next to CT. Can I just say, besides all the snake stuff and all the mess, thoroughly impressed with Kyle. Like, I'm guessing it was that the energy of, you know, his child that was coming that really just put a fire up under him, that kept him moving, it kept him going. And Kyle has always been a pretty good competitor even from the beginning, but I was just like, better keep up with CT. Like, I was very, very impressed, right? And so they finally get to the top of the mountain, right? The Rocky Mountain, whatever. Devin over there. Emmy's trying to encourage Devin to run. Devin don't want to run. He over there tired, drinking water. If I pass out, then we don't get any money. Boy, like, come on. Stop you lagging behind. Oh my God. Devin was such the weakest link when it came to physical. So they get to the top of the mountain with the flag, and they have this like 20-digit number, basically this 20-digit code that they have to put into them safe. So CT's like, let's divide it by 10. He takes 10 and he's like, Casey, take 10. Kyle and Tori kind of have a similar strategy. Devin tells Emmy to take, like, I think she had like 6 numbers, and Devin basically memorized the whole thing because remember, he said he's really good at memorizing things because he was dyslexic when he was younger, and that he had to memorize what he would read the next day. So it really helped him. I thought that was like, I was like, what a beautiful story and a way to like navigate that, right? So y'all, so they get back down. They're running, they're making it down. Tori's hoping that they ain't got the right number so that they have a chance, right? So it gets down to CT and Casey and Tori and Kyle, right? They're at the safe at the same time, right? So they're putting in their codes. Y'all, the beginning of the code is 0512. Casey had to remember the beginning of the code, 0512 106 something, right? 1061 or something like that. Y'all, the 051, this girl says 0516. And as soon as she said it, I'm like, am I like, was it not 2? And they didn't get the right one, right? So then they're like, okay, let's keep going, y'all. So finally they try it again, and then they get the code. Thank goodness. Casey over there playing, half about to pass out. Like, girl, come on now. But they finally got it open, and they win the final. They win the elimination, as to be expected. Of course, anybody that's Team CT, that's on period, is obviously going to win. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm even not that mad that it was Casey, because it's like my favorite girl wasn't there anyway. So I'm like, if it's at this point, I didn't really care what girl won. Yes, they win. Oh, TJ did say that you have to finish it in order to qualify to win any money. And so Tori and Kyle finished right at like literally 5 seconds after them. So they were very, very close. I was thoroughly impressed, honestly. Like, you know, Tori's apologizing. Kyle's like, no, you didn't let me down at all. You know, then Devin and Emmy finally get there, like, not that long, like maybe 5 minutes later. I mean, who knows how long, actually. It might have been longer than that. But Devin and Emmy get there. Y'all, Devin puts this whole 20-digit code in by himself. And they're just like so impressed. If he would have just hustled a little bit harder, he definitely would have had a chance to get there. You know what I mean? Because just him memorizing that was amazing to me. CT and Casey win. And so then CJ asked them, so CT and Casey, what are y'all gonna do? How much money are you gonna share with the other teams, right? Y'all, can y'all believe that they share $200,000? They keep 8 and give 100,000 to each team. I thought that was so, like, that's a lot of, I was thinking that was gonna live like 20,000. Very admirable. Like, it was, Kyle was about to cry, so he's gonna name his child after CT. So every person got 50K, like, great amount of money for like not winning, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot of finals where if you get third place, you don't get any money, right? So, you know, even TJ was like, that's the classiest thing I've seen him do. And CT was just like, I just know it's gonna really help, and I just really want to help my friends. And, you know, he's friends and cool with a lot of them. And so I was just like, look at him, look at you having a good heart. Like, I be trying to tell y'all, he has his moments, you know what I mean? And we can call him on those, but I feel like CC genuinely has like a good, solid, genuine heart. He just goes hard, he plays hard, you know, he doesn't like excuses, but I think he's a genuine person, and I just appreciated it. And I was just so happy that he won, and so excited. He's a 5-time champ. He's won back-to-back to back now. And you know, and he says that every time he's like, I'm just run off into the sunset with the money, TJ calls him and then he misses it again. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I hope we see him back again next season. I'm sure we will. And y'all, shout out to CT. He's doing a movie also. Yeah, shout out to him. He's doing big things, but I hope he still does come back. And y'all, that is it for this episode. Let me know what you guys think about how they performed on the final. Did you feel like Nelson was the weakest link? Did you understand? Did you feel like Devin was the weakest link? Like, how did you feel about the amount of money that CT gave them? Did you expect that? Were you surprised? Just let me know generally what you guys think. But I'm on cloud nine. I'm happy. And y'all, this reunion is about to be, I heard it's about to be some mess, honey. Okay? Amanda already online. Amanda's over there talking about Michelle and all type of people online, y'all. So just let me know your comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell so you'll be notified when I post another video. Challenge based. Let me know, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.